everyone, welcome to the Manifesting You YouTube channel. Just want to say first off, thank you so much for watching, liking, subscribing, interacting. It's been an amazing experience for those of you that have been following the monthly tarot readings, and because they have gone over so well, and I just find astrology to be so fascinating. Now granted, for those that are skeptical, it's not a perfect science, but I view it as a science. I use it as a diagnostic tool that gives you insight into people. It helps you to understand others that are different from you. And yes, there are lots of variations, just like a fingerprint. No one is the exact mold of a sign, but it gives you insight that you may not have any other way. So I have found it to be a pretty powerful tool. And with the monthly readings surrounding your zodiac signs, I wanted to give just kind of a general, not exhaustive insight into each particular sign. To maybe, if you're curious about someone else, if you're dating someone else, or you just want to see more about you, I wanted to create this little series. So if this sounds appealing to you, keep watching. And this also can resonate if it is your sun sign, your moon sign, or your rising sign. All right, so I'm gonna start out with the sign of Aries. And Aries people are born on anywhere from March 21st to April 19th. And Aries is the first sign of the zodiac, and that should give you a little clue into their personality. First. They like to be first. No coincidence there. But the beautiful thing about Aries is that they have a sense of innocence about them, where for a lot of them, what you see is what you get. Authenticity is a big part of them. Aries is all about the self. And it's not in a bad way, though. It's not like in a narcissistic way. I mean, obviously anyone can have those tendencies, but Aries, for them, their path, their mission is about self-discovery. It's also about the leadership of self. And the Aries is on a mission to open their awareness as to what the best path for their self is. Aries is about self-direction, self-reliance, and even self-sufficiency. Aries people like to be the leader. They do not like to be the follower. And that is something so innately wired in an Aries person that it's tough to change it. So for those of you that want to change it, it's tough. Probably not going to happen. So a few key terms that express the Aries personality. Aries is like the dawn of a new day, and they're also about new beginnings. I love Aries energy because there's a sense of optimism. There's a sense of belief in God and the universe. I have found Aries people to be very psychic. They have an awareness of their surroundings, and it's like they're always on alert. They can sense the premises. They're protectors. Their path is to blaze a new trail. Aries wants to be first at something. There's a strong need for that. And they're also about trying new things and new beginnings, fresh starts. And, when you think about that, sometimes I've thought about that where, okay, so if an Aries is in a relationship and they're always about fresh starts, does that mean that they just keep having new relationships? Okay, yes, that can happen. But for Aries, the beauty of them is that they can create a new start in their relationship. Once they find that person they want to spend time with, they don't have to leave that person. They can find new, creative, and innovative ways to have a fresh start and a new beginning in that relationship. So Aries is really about creativity, innovation, turning over a new leaf, a new beginning. And Aries are also, they're very independent by nature. So you will find an Aries, or if you are an Aries, it's going to be important for you to blaze your trail, to be a pioneer in some area of your life, and also to lead the way. The other beautiful thing about Aries is they're honest. If you want to know something about yourself, ask an Aries amongst a few other signs. But an Aries will tell you. They will be straightforward, and they, even though they can kind of come across a little abrasive or direct, they have no malice in their heart. They have a pure heart. They have an innocent, childlike heart, but it can come across as very direct, but that's the beauty of them. There's a confidence in an Aries person that they're just happy being themselves. They don't need a mask. They don't need to be someone else. They feel good just being them, and that's a beautiful thing. So an Aries person is all about exploration, taking risks, trying new things. There's a sense of eagerness to an Aries person. Like they have to try, they have to go, they have to do something now. There's a constant restlessness about their fire that wants to spread and move and seek and try and explore. There's also a healthy competition to an Aries person. It could be healthy or unhealthy, but like I said, there's that drive to be the best and to be first. So when an Aries is operating in their higher frequency, the more positive traits of their sign, they're vital. They have healthy physical, they have not only the courage, but they're in tune with themselves. They have awareness to take actions that are going to increase their energy versus detracting from it. They're not going to disperse their fire, they're going to build their fire. In relationships, when they're at their highest frequency, they're all about initiating. Remember, their cardinal sign, cardinal is leadership, taking the initiative. They will be initiating new and memorable and creative and innovative ways on how to build trust and support mutually with those around them. Lastly, when an Aries is operating on their higher frequency, they have a sense of optimism that even if they have a setback or a failure, quote unquote, they just see this as an opportunity. They turn everything on its head where, this is an opportunity for self-discovery. Even though I fell down 20 times, tomorrow's a new day, and I believe that the answer is going to be over there. They have they recover quickly from any setbacks. Now, the few points to mention regarding the negative attributes of an Aries, if they're on the negative side of their sign, is they can be selfish. They can even be vain or conceited or have a really big ego. The other thing that I think is a challenge for fire signs, and especially Aries, is a sense of impulsiveness and wanting it now, actually yesterday. And because they're so powerful and they are able to make things happen, wanting to impulsively make it happen now. And sometimes that works, but sometimes the universe and God says, hold up, remember, you're just a person, you're just a man or a woman. So that challenge of impatience is definitely going to be part of their spiritual growth and progress. Lastly, Aries rules the part of the body of the head and the eyes. And so if an Aries is having issues with their truth and their self, they can have headaches, they can have dizziness, they can have accidents. The head rules the sign of Aries. And so basically how their brain, their head, their face is doing is kind of indicative and also kind of revealing about the Aries character and where they're at. So I hope this has helped you. If it has, as you know, love it if you like and subscribe, and stay tuned for the rest of the zodiac signs.